breeze blowing, storm clouds moving in. Whatever's gonna happen, it's about to begin. I remember what the drunk donkey told me when he said, son, don't fear. Mike's where the page life is about to begin. Then he's gonna tell you about the wind and the rain. Gonna tell you which way it's going, if it's gonna be a hurricane. Don't you worry about the news that they try to hide. Just look on Mike's page, Drunk Donkey Nationwide. There'll always be some haters, but they don't understand that Mike's got a friend and 100,000 more across the land. Well, if you want to know it first and you want to know it right and you want to have time to plan, Drunk Donkey Nation tells you, friend, Mike, he's your man. Then he's gonna tell you all about the wind and the rain. Gonna tell you if it's gonna be a storm or if it's gonna be a hurricane. Don't you worry about the news others try to hide. Click on Mike's page, Drunk Donkey Nationwide. Yeah, here on Mike's page, Drunk Donkey Nation Pride.
What's up, everybody? Good morning. Taco Tuesday. We haven't done a Tuesday live in a long time. So welcome. Storms to talk about. Man, we got some strong wording from the Storm Prediction Center for the next few days here. So we got to talk about that here in a little bit. So it's Hunter's Day today. I don't know who we did yesterday. I thought we did Louis yesterday. I don't remember. I try to alternate them to keep it fair, you know. I see Tammy Kent over there. Our Brew Crew chat streaming. Since I have a microphone, Shelly, I have to say Alexa off. Remember that? How many years ago was that we all set our Alexas together to remind us about 9/19, right? That was like 3 years ago. So for the last several years on a Saturday and Sunday, I guess I could probably change it. But it doesn't matter. Every day at our house at 9:19, Alexa goes off. It's like clockwork. So I hope everybody's doing good. I'm coming to you live from Oldsmar, Florida. This is the Daily Brew, and this is Hunter. Daily Brew brought to you by our good friends at ABC Fine Wine and Spirits, located here in Florida. I'm heading up to Ocala tonight for a convention tomorrow, so there'll be no live tomorrow. But you can bet I will be stopping by our good friends at ABC for some chips and salsa. They got the best chips and salsa. They have a whole aisle on chips and salsa and other things. Current satellite. This is what's cooking. Texas got some storms brewing. I love this satellite because it's got lightning. Those are all lightning. Lightning is erupting right now across Texas. And multiple rounds of storms are coming. A little bit of concern on tomorrow with some of the wording from the Storm Prediction Center. So we will get into that here in a few minutes. What's up, Mr. Sean? Jake, good morning. Marie, good morning. Hey, Bob, it's cool, buddy. I'll be there with you one day. Glad you like it over there. What's up, Miss Shelley? Joe, Lorena, how's it going over there at our new little tester market? Katie Haley, good morning. You got storms coming. Richard Reamer, what's up? James, good morning. Emily's up for softball pitcher of the week. Man, that could be her third time this high school season. Morgan, what's happening? Watching that weather overnight. Masters does not look good, Trent, for Thursday. Jason out in Texas. Good morning. I saw Miss Tammy Kent in our participants. Tammy, if you're listening, good morning. Big thanks to OSR. We gave him props a couple days ago in case you missed it. Tammy, thanking you for all your years of support. And we'll be going out to Oklahoma with you in June the 5th. I have it on my calendar. But let's get right into it, all right? Hunter, let's talk about the weather. What do you think about that? What do you think about that? Lot of wording. Now, I just posted this. Somebody posted this yesterday on X. I didn't believe it. But Google has tracking of trends and people, what they search. And believe it or not, they type up eyes hurt. And they had a 100% increase of searches for that right around 2:30, 3 p.m. Unbelievable, right? Couldn't believe it. And look at the states where these increased trends were exactly the line of the solar eclipse. Isn't that something else? So, not supposed to look at the sun. Hopefully everybody's okay. But that was interesting to me. All right. Here's severe weather for April 9th today. All right. So, remember, the color chart I'm going to show you here in a second, but we do have wording here, multiple rounds of severe thunderstorms today through tonight. Texas into Louisiana could be ongoing overnight. Few strong tornadoes, that would be EF2 plus, hail over 2 inches. Even winds possibly in hurricane force winds. So this might be into the overnight hours as this thing spreads towards the east and Wednesday. This is the outlook for today. I always say anybody in dark green could have a pretty sneaky little surprise storm. But once we can start getting to level 2 and especially level 3, the red hatched area here is for the area for tornadoes later, which we're going to talk about. Hail too. So I got better graphics here in a second. Now tomorrow, red enhanced level 4. We don't get this very often, especially this far south. This is for tomorrow. So this could extend into the overnight hours tonight into Wednesday, and then into Wednesday night into Thursday night as it moves towards the Florida Panhandle. So this is going to be ongoing. We got a low dip here from the jet. A lot of energy coming up from the southwest. So they're expecting numerous to widespread thunderstorms beginning tomorrow morning. This is the continuation of today. Throughout the day, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Florida, all severe weather possible. Tornadoes, some which could be strong, meaning EF2. Winds gust over 75 miles an hour. So yes, tomorrow, big storms coming. And then on Thursday, whoops, I missed it. Somewhere around here. Well, I don't have it up. Well, we'll show you Thursday. Thursday goes into Florida and the East Coast. So I got that up for you here in a second. Little bumps. What the heck's that from? Something there got me out in the a little rash going on there. I was cleaning the back porch, so maybe I got some pollen or something. But if you're ever curious what these colors mean, I get that question every day. Here you go. Level 1, Level 2, Level 3, Level 4, Level 5. So we got a Level 4 tomorrow. This is on my website if you ever need it. Mike's web page right here. You can't miss it. I just did. Can't miss it. I just did. It's right here. Right there. That's the colors. If you're ever curious. All right, so let's close that out and close some windows here, and we're going into rain. All right, the other little thing we're going to talk about here in a second is just rainfall. Look at the Florida Peninsula. This thing is going to swoop down and pull straight north. It's going to bring a lot of rain northward with it, but the Florida Peninsula, even though we got thunderstorms coming in, quick line of storms do not put down a lot of rain, but we do have a lot of rain here, parts of the Mississippi Valley there, so we can see some floods to worry about. This is pretty much all the way northward. Inches, pretty good heavy rain all the way to the Great Lakes from this thing. This is all out of here by Saturday morning. And here's your floods today. Pretty significant, moderate. That's today floods, and tomorrow. A lot of rain coming. And then it does extend upwards for Thursday. As we get up to the mountains there, we got to worry about the little mountains, the hills and valleys. All right, let's break it down. These are all brand new model maps. These for today just come out around 9 o'clock Eastern. Elisa, yeah, we're live today. Susan, good morning. Valerie, good morning. I do have a new link alert, Shelly. I'm going to show you here in a second. Dogs look like they're humans. Morgan's ready to storm chase. How about that? Good question, Misha. I don't want to give a wrong answer on that. A lot of it has to do with the I assume you're talking about the negative tilt. Jet sometimes increases storm shear, which can produce more tornadoes, strong tornadoes when you have the competing winds, different levels. But I'll try to dig more into that here in a second. All right, so this is your updated storm map for today through tonight. This is Tuesday, obviously. Now, here's the big hatched areas they're talking about. Hatched areas could mean EF2 tornadoes today and to tonight. Texas, Louisiana, never good to see a hatched area for tornado outlooks. That means the conditions are going to be pretty favorable for some strong storms. Doesn't mean everybody in that little area is going to get anything. It just means this is the area that the environment's going to be favorable for possible storms. So pay close attention into tonight, overnight, this whole area. And anybody in the Brown might be under a tornado watch. I always say that. Tornado Brown 5% areas usually have a watch up. So big area today. Watching that. Now hail here. Oh my goodness. Large area hail. Almost all of Texas there in the middle parts hatched 2-inch plus possibility for hail. Even in the yellow. And then of course the wind one I just had open. Severe wind. These are your 75 mile an hour or greater wind gusts in the hatched area. So even if you don't get a tornado, they're expecting a really strong line of storms to be coming through. Strong winds today and to tonight. Lots of hazards. Go tomorrow. Here's where we got the red area. Very rare this far south. We don't get them very often. So we got a big day of storms tomorrow. I'm going to show you some future radar showing you the intensity of this that's coming up here from the south. Big dip. I've been showing you that a lot. Huge dip in the jet stream there. But there's your areas tomorrow. And it extends pretty far to the east. And this could be going on into Thursday morning. So all day tomorrow, Wednesday into Wednesday night. Fortunately, tomorrow, this is a large area of tornado hatched. I don't remember seeing one this large in a long time. Especially this far along the Gulf Coast. So, that's significant. We'll see if it materializes or not. Sometimes these are busts, hopefully, right? But that is a large area from Texas to Florida, Mississippi, Alabama there. They're under hatched tomorrow. Again, hatched means could be EF2 or greater. Large area storms tomorrow. They're watching severe wind. Regardless of tornadoes, this is tomorrow. Wind gust over hurricane strength tomorrow. Large area again. So, man, it's going to be nasty tomorrow night. I mean, a little bit of hail chances, but a lot of that Gulf warm air is getting up in there and lowering the hail chances. But you can still get some tomorrow. And then the all-awaited Thursday forecast. All right. Storms are going to be continuing through the night, Wednesday to Thursday morning. And we're going to have a line of storms here across big part of Florida, Georgia, Carolinas to watch. We'll see if they upgrade this. We'll see if it goes a little farther south. Right now, Tampa's in marginal level 1. Orlando level 1. Everything's interstate 4 northward. We always quietly joke about that. So, we'll see that. Morning, Jason Strong. Yeah, I see you there, buddy. My transmission technician. Morning, Tina Jones, Cassandra Minder. Marcia, thank you for the stars. Maya, good morning. This weekend, Mike Bauer is awesome. The weekend weather is phenomenal, so that's good. All right, so that's what we're watching on Thursday. Let's see. Here is your severe weather. So it's usually on the day 3 outlooks. They don't get too detailed, but it kind of gives you an idea where they're really thinking we're going to have possibly yellow slight risk. Who knows if we go level 3 or not. but definitely overnight into the early morning Thursday, this is going to be going on. So, let's see if the HRR has finished running 12Z yet. Hopefully it does. It usually does by the time I'm done yapping. All right, so these HRR models are really good with timing, and then they got some other parameters we like to look at. But throughout the day today, you just get the idea. Here's 10 a.m. Central Time Zone right here. So you can start to see this line developing this morning, actually. And we get into noon. Here's noon today. 3 p.m. today. There's that, gnarly looking line. Almost like a derecho in Texas right here. That is one Boeing line of storms here coming through Texas. The exact area they're worried about today for severe storms, Texas and Louisiana. This is 4 p.m. Central Time today, or 3 p.m. And you can just see it push right through. That's a pretty strong line of storms. So we'll check out some wind and gusts and stuff. But as we get into this evening hours, about 9 p.m., there's your line of storms making its way through Arkansas and Louisiana, 9 p.m. tonight. Pretty hefty little line of storms getting into Mississippi now into about 9 p.m. Here's about midnight, so we can still see some storms chugging along here, getting close to Alabama over midnight. And then our next round gets brewing down here. So it's multiple rounds of storms here. Here's our next little line, and it's pretty healthy, man. I'm telling you. This is 3 a.m. tomorrow morning, so things kind of slow down early morning tomorrow. But here's the next round tomorrow, and you can see it really getting going. Here's 6 a.m. tomorrow, and there you go. Now, that's pretty hefty. That's a strong line of storms. 9 a.m. tomorrow, pushing its way. This is about noon tomorrow, Wednesday. Pretty healthy. That's a lot of storm potential showing. We haven't got all 48 hours yet, but it's going to be close here. We're up to 34 hours. Let's look at Texas. Let's zoom in on this Texas and look at that signature here of what we might be looking at today. That line of storms right here, man. That's pretty gnarly going across. This is definitely the area today. This little guy right here as it goes eastward, and this is exactly where they're watching today. Obviously, tornado. There you go. So this is the latest hatched area right here, and this is exactly where we're watching through the day. And then another round tomorrow. This is today and tomorrow. I mean, it's crazy. All right, wind. Let's take a look at some wind gusts. Euro did pretty good on but here's your it's showing up actually anything too significant. Well, it's starting to show a pocket right here. Max 86. This would be more the morning cell, but there you go. Here's max 76. I'm surprised it's not really picking up that one. I'm really surprised it really didn't show anything. Well, that's good, but I don't believe it. It's gonna be pretty nasty today. Let's look at Let's look at what the Euro says here. This is less higher resolution, but kind of get an idea. Your pockets of winds, obviously. These are knots, so 58 knots. So it's showing it, 40, 50 knots through this whole range. Let's do the whole upper Gulf. Let's just do the whole southeast here and take a look what the Euro's showing for wind gust. I mean, it's obvious any embedded thunderstorm here is going to have, let's do max wind gust. So even through tomorrow, so I'm thinking they're going to extend our watch a little farther south. But some of these wind gusts, let's just zoom up on it a little bit. Open image here. Let's bring it up a little bigger. This is Euro. Now Euro's usually not too over aggressive with wind gusts, but Obviously, embedded thunderstorms are going to be a lot more than this, but overall, 40 knots through even south of Tampa Bay here, 45, 40. So we might get an extension farther south from the Storm Prediction Center with our storms Thursday. But everybody, even the Carolinas, 40. These are 40 knots. So what, knots are less than miles per hour. I know that's that ding, Shelly. I got that's our Brew Crew notification. Joe, I know I always talk about that, Joe, with the I-4. It's incredible how we get such a break in the weather. It just always fascinates me. But let's go back to the Euro or the HRR and look at some of the more parameters for severe storms coming up, because it's really, and it all comes down to this too. I mean, I've been sharing the heck out of this. You probably see me. Let's see what the latest water vapor loop is. You get this clear signature here of that low pressure dipping down right here. So that's where we're going to be looking at Wednesday night, tomorrow. I mean, just that look alone, it's a tight, guess what? And they call it a cyclone. I'm going to do my TikTok and I'm going to say cyclone alert. And everybody's going to be, I get more clicks that way. It's a cyclone. That's what the Storm Prediction Center calls it, a cyclone. But look at that. That's dry air on the backside. This brown and red is dry air, water vapor, but it just kind of shows you the motion here and what it's pulling up. So very impressive water vapor here for Wednesday. Simulated satellite. I can turn it down. But simulated satellite, man, big old convection. I mean, if that materializes tomorrow morning and tomorrow afternoon, that's a lot of storms just on satellite. I mean, usually the brighter the satellite colors, usually the stronger the storms. And you can see that line making way through Florida a little bit. Here's Thursday, obviously, Thursday morning. Timing will be interesting when he gets on out of here. But we could definitely get some storms down here in Florida. But man, look at that. Look at that convection just popping big time Wednesday. So lots to watch on that. And that, you look at things like 500 millibar, and you can just see that low pressure dip right there. Anytime you get a dip, it's almost negatively tilted. That's when you start to get backside action around these little low pressure dips. So that sometimes indicates stronger storms as this thing pulls up on out of here. But that's what we've been watching all week. And that's a classic dip in the jet. That usually means storms right there. So just wanted to make everybody aware of that. Let's go to, hopefully we get 48 hours on our HRR now. I'm out front. What are you talking about? I think somebody just texted me wrong. Let's see. All right. So timing. Let's go southeast since we're. Now we're trying to get 48 hours. So let's look at 40 hours now. So here's that second round coming through. This is tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Central Time. There's things setting up. This is tomorrow night about 6 p.m. Central, Wednesday night. And this will be what they're watching, obviously, is this line coming up from the Gulf of Mexico overnight Wednesday. So we don't quite have 48 hours yet. But there's, it's pretty hefty little line right here. This is 9 p.m. tomorrow night, Wednesday night. 9 p.m. Wednesday night. You can see that line really starting to take shape. And anytime you get these little isolated, supercells out in front of it, that's when you start worrying. Supercell composite, obviously. Oh my goodness, look at that tomorrow. Jeez and crackers. That's oh my God, that's tomorrow 9 a.m. Louisiana. But that is some, brighter the colors, the more chances of supercells. Bottom line, but that is some impressive outlooks here on supercells tomorrow, noontime tomorrow. And it continues on. This is till Wednesday night. This is only 39 hours. This is about 10 p.m. Central Time Zone. So still going. It's going to be curious once daybreak comes up how much energy is left here as we get into this area right here on Thursday. But so far, man, we're getting some pretty big indicators of some strong storms, man. These are your helicity numbers for shear, which very, very high numbers for potential tornadoes through Wednesday. So we'll just have to wait and see. So, what else can we talk about? Yeah, the weekend looks good. A couple people asked about the weekend. Let's just do a really quick rundown on rain. I always go to the QPF page here if you want to look at daily rains. Kind of gives you a quick idea. So let's go to day 5. It's Saturday. Here's even Friday. So here's Friday rains, Friday morning to Saturday morning. You can see this low pressure pulling on out of here. A little bit lingering, maybe down in South Florida, but doesn't even show up. Even light green is 0.01. So look at that. By Friday, it should be out of here for most. Saturday, phenomenal. Sunday, so, pretty darn awesome before maybe the next system gets here. Let's check out our friends in Bermuda real quick, because this thing is probably going so far to the north that you won't get too much out of this, because these low pressures that don't exit off the Atlantic usually don't have much left the time they reach Bermuda. This one's trying to, though. Let's see. All right, well, you might get something. This is Saturday night. So maybe Saturday night. Let's see what the GFS says. About the same. So, yeah. So, bottom line, this line will likely bring a little bit of weather to Bermuda. Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening. That's 3 p.m. Good. So, there you go. Oh, look at that. They got new colors. Look at that. They updated Windy. We got new colors now. Or new little circles. And it'll be cool windy on that frontal line. Far south it goes. I know we got folks down south watching in Jamaica and other areas. Let's take a look at your... let's just leave it right there. Right here. All right. Let's look at rainfall. Let's see if this front makes it down. And not really. You're getting more energy coming around off the Atlantic. This is Saturday morning in the Belize, but that's not the front. Starting to see tropical waves trying to pop over, but nothing. So a little rain down Belize this weekend. I know we got folks in Belize. Believe it. I believes. A lot of rain down there. Windy's got a cool thing here too. If you look at rain. Oh my God, the doggy's barking. Where's my rainfall map? Rain accumulation. All right, cool. Next 5 days. Hey, come on, knock it off. Next 5 days. There's your rains. Not too bad. 1 inch, 1.5 inches. Nah, it's not that bad. So, all right, cool. Down the road, let's look at next week real quick here on Tropical Tidbits. Just see if there's anything brewing that we need to worry about. That one's not really coming down very far. So that might not be bringing anything. This could be clear weather all the way to like middle of next week. This is next Thursday. So our next low pressure system escapes way before 986. That could be windy though out west, man. That could be a pretty big old wind event down out in the plains here. 986 pressure pulling up. But GFS, look at that. Oh man, 980. Look at that, 975. Oof. Could we get any snow out of that? Maybe. Look at that, 981 next Wednesday. That could be pretty windy out here, but not down here. But yeah, look at nothing. Things are quiet, man. Crazy. Anything showing up on the long range GFS? Tropical? Oh, there's some right there in Bermuda. Look at that. When is that? That's April 20th. It will not surprise anybody if we get a system in May. Trust me. We get a lot of preseason action. And with the water so hot right now, it does not surprise anybody if we have a little sneaky system pop up in Maine. May, not Maine. I said Maine. Oh, let's see. Any color? Nope. Nothing there. And let's see here. Nah, nothing. So ignore the GFS. This only goes to April 24th. So anyway, all right. NyQuil. Who's talking about NyQuil? Birthday Watts in June. Harold, we just talked about your neck of the woods, man. You have a big old windy system next week, midweek. So, Lori, let's see. Yeah, you got the rain coming. Got you covered there, Lori. Flying beach umbrella weather. Tammy, I'm glad you're liking it. It's going to take a little while to transition over there, but trust me. We're going to make it work. I'm really excited. Really excited. So, yeah, if you enjoyed the solar eclipse yesterday, great. There was a lot of great pictures and videos, and looked pretty amazing. One day we'll see it. We're going to in 2045, it's coming right over my house. I don't even want to think that I'll be 70. Oh, God, it's depressing. Judy, good morning. How's it going? Richard? Mary Kay just got caught up. Yeah, notifications are on. So you got your gear, Tamara. Hey, awesome. Well, thanks to Shelly and Julie for that. It's a lot of work, but we try hard. I don't know if I'll be 70 doing it. Well, at least you're the same age, Shelly, so you'll be right there with me. Eric, how's it going, buddy? Hey, don't forget our cruise. Now, listen, Shelly developed this awesome webpage for us. I think we already got like 20 cabins, which is phenomenal. But we're going June 2nd, June 6th, 2025 on a brand new ship called Utopia of the Seas. It's a little different. We did a lot of surveys. A lot of folks didn't like spring break. Some didn't like that long of a cruise. So we're doing this one on a brand new ship. So check it out. There you go. There's our logo. 419 days left. And all the information you need right here. You can reach out to Kim for your quote, and she'll take care of you. A lot of options. 23 bars, 21 diners, 2 casinos, 8 hot tubs, 5 pools, 3 water slides. And we always have a great time. So please, if you're interested, we don't want to sell out on you. We only try to limit it to 50 cabins. So only 3. Jennifer, I talked a lot about Pensacola. You got a lot of storms you need to pay attention to. Going to start early. It could start overnight tonight, but definitely in the morning. You're going to be watching this thing tomorrow as this thing develops throughout the day. It's going to be. You're in orange enhanced level 3, so you definitely want to pay attention to the weather. Let's see, we got 48 hours up yet. The only thing I love about the time change is everything's 12 Z's an hour earlier come the next time change. So all this stuff will be updated the time we do our lives. But Pensacola could have a nasty line of storms as early as tonight. You might get a little bit, but the big stuff's coming tomorrow. Looks like more afternoon for you, but they got you in the green for tonight, so I don't, you just need to really pay attention. The big line's tomorrow. This is around 4 p.m. Central Time right here, Wednesday. And then here's that line we're going to be watching. This is Thursday, 7 a.m. ET. Phone home. This is all we got. We only go out 48 hours. I love the HRR. NAM, I'm not too... All right, so here's 7 a.m. on HRR. 7 a.m. These storms. The NAM goes out 60 hours. Let's see where the NAM is for the same 7 a.m. We'll see if it's close. 12Z's running right now. All right, so this is Wednesday. Timing on the NAM is always so messed up. Well, maybe not. Here's 7 a.m. Never mind, I'm wrong. This is 7 a.m. So pretty close to the 8. All right, so let's see what the NAM shows. This is around 8 o'clock in the morning on Thursday. Could be reaching me around 1 p.m.-ish, 2, 3, 4 p.m. And we have a 4 o'clock softball game. I was like, why? So this is 1 p.m. on Thursday. Pretty good chance this is going to be correct. The HR are really close. So throughout the day on Thursday, everybody asking about Augusta. It's going to be a wet start to the day. This is 8, 9 in the morning right here. Augusta's smack dab in the middle of all this rain on Thursday morning. Could be out of here by afternoon. It'll be windy as heck, though, coming in on the backside of this front. But anyway, just want to give everybody up to date. That could be 1 o'clock Eastern on Thursday. But anyway, some strong outlooks from Storm Prediction Center, so pay attention to that. We will keep you posted on everything else, and like I said, by the weekend it should be nice. So keep weather aware. All right, cool. All right, well, I'm gonna head on out of here. Just wanted to do a quick update. Thanks, Shelly, for popping in. And this is always recorded. You can go back and check it out. I'll be posting the latest updates around noon, 1 o'clock. We'll have some new SPC outlooks. Again, I think the two most important graphics for today are just these areas. What the heck did I click there? That's right. Oh, I got to show you my new link too, Shelly. So, today, significant tornadoes hatched. Never good right here. And then tomorrow we have a large hatch. I don't recall seeing one that large in a long time. Texas-Louisiana border all the way to the Florida Panhandle tomorrow for tornadoes. And then we'll see what they say for Thursday. All right, so my new link that I'm excited about. Oh my God, you'll never find it. It's right here. Radar. Had a gentleman share that to me, and watch when you click it. Oh, it goes to YouTube. I probably shouldn't. I might get copyrighted. Well, anyway, it's from National Weather Service, and it's an hour long, but they tell you everything about radar, how radar works, what to look for on radar images, velocity, debris signatures, all that stuff. Hail markers, wind, everything you wanted to learn about radar and what it means. It's an awesome video. Radar. Grab some popcorn. Lenny wants to know when Thursday comes out. Well, they got a little cheat sheet here. If you go to right here, they'll tell you the wording. It's always important to read the words. Like here's for Thursday. Scattered severe thunderstorms possible Thursday across parts of Southeast and Upper Ohio Valley. And, convective swath should be ongoing for parts of Florida Panhandle into Georgia Thursday morning. Southern part will have best chance to maintain damaging wind embedded tornado threat late morning and early afternoon on Thursday. There you go. They're already thinking tornadoes on Thursday, so there'll probably be a little more discussion on that for the Florida, upper Florida into Southeast. But the timing here is this. So 1358 is the current UTC's time zone. The next outlook's at 0730Z. So about what? A lot of hours. So I don't think the next one comes out till overnight. So there isn't anything coming anytime soon. Now, day 2 outlook's a little more frequent. 1730 is the next outlook. It's almost 14. It's 1400 now. So what's that? 3 hours from now we'll have a new day 2 outlook, and then day one they really update frequently. Day 1 here. 1630 we just got a new one, and we'll have a new one here in about 2.5 hours. So tells you when the next outlook is. But I need to find my cyclone word. I saw it earlier. I should have screenshotted it. Gets everybody so mad. Why are you calling it that? It was this morning. Tomorrow, it's probably tomorrow's wording more. Man, EF2, 3. Oh, a lot of strong words about tomorrow, so they're just telling you the facts now. Man, a lot of discussion on tomorrow. So that'll be what we're watching. A lot of hail too. So. Cool. All right. Well, listen, there'll be no live tomorrow, everybody. I'll be out of town, but we'll be back live on Friday. And of course, I'm always doing updates, so you won't miss nothing. All right? Cool. Cool. Thanks so much for watching. Tammy's watching over there, so let's do a big shout out to Tammy OSR here again. I try to cover everybody as much as I can. Doing a hurricane presentation for them. Their linemen are excited. And I will be doing that in June. So I don't think I've never been to Oklahoma, so this ought to be interesting. Oklahoma. I maybe have, but I don't remember. But first responders on the ground. These folks, the first ones to point everybody in the right direction, where the damage is at and where the linemen should go. And they're basically the pros when it comes to letting the whole recovery world know what is happening ground zero when there's a storm. So they first ones on the scene, reporting and helping organize. It's such a massive undertaking. Leading up to a storm is one thing, but man, once that storm hits, and the days and weeks and months after are just over. I would have never imagined the industries involved and the amount of labor and people staying for months and months in these locations, and just what it takes to get life back to normal. And it's massive. So I'll be going down to Fort Myers the week after here, second week of June. And we're going to be making a few stops with some folks that, obviously Hurricane Ian affected. So I'll be going down there with, doing some videos, meeting some people. I got a couple people lined up that we're going to meet that had to rebuild after Ian. So we will report on that too. All right, and I might be storm chasing. So tomorrow I'll be in Ocala, and I'm already going to be like, I know Shelley didn't want to hear that. So keep your phones and alerts on as I might pop in and go live. Maybe. We'll see. All right. Have a great day, everybody. All right. Appreciate you tuning in. Have a good Wednesday. Tomorrow we won't be live. We'll be back live on Friday. Won't be a lot to talk about on Friday, so maybe we'll do a little hurricane talk. We've been trying to do a little more hurricane talk now that we're getting close to the season. So I'll try to find some stuff to talk about on Friday. All right. See ya.